Hello everyone, my name is the Lego Kid 2003, and if you guys have seen both of my Instagram posts about these cards, then you'll kind of know what at least one of them looks like. Well, actually, technically both, if you saw my most recent one. But anyways, the cards that my dad and I have worked so hard on are finally here. And you just saw a sneak peek of one of them. At least the first two. We still have plenty of designs to go. So anyways, first off is the oh so wonderful flag that my dad and I have created, known as Duality Arm. Now, I've gone through the Buddy Fight wiki and I've noticed that someone was asking, hey, why isn't there a flag for dual cards? This was actually after I already created this, because I actually had that same thought. So, in comes this flag. So if we bring it a little closer, just, I really like the number 3, which is why everything in here is divisible by 3. So you start off with 3 gauge, so you start off with 1 extra gauge, 12 life, so 2 extra life, and 3 extra hand cards, making for a grand total of 9. And you can use any dual cards, regardless of what flags you can use them under. Like, you can have a Legend World Star Dragon World dual card in the same deck as a Dungeon World and Ancient World dual card, which is really cool. As I said, regardless of world origin, and a new type of attribute that I'm introducing with this flag called, Duality Arm. And you can use any cards with that attribute. Just like with the Thunder Emperor's Fangs flag, you can use any Thunder Empire cards. And for now, all Duality Arm cards that can be used under this flag will have some variation of this border. So, anyways, onto the next card, which is Overturn Warrior Quenzwei. I don't own the name Quenzwei. I just got inspired because Silver Warrior Quenzwei was never given another card. So, also, I used the same backing as typical Buddy Fight cards. I don't own that. All credits go to Bushiroad for that. But anyways, this is the new card. And as you can see, it has the Duality Arm attribute, so it can be used under this flag. Which I'm really proud of, which is really good. So, since it's a part of the Thunder Empire, and it has the word overturn in its name, of course, it has to have the power of overturn. Once again, I don't own that. Again, all credits go to Bushiroad. So, you have to pay 2 gauge when the card is like this, so when you've already attacked with it. So, you basically get to stand this card again, and remove the top 3 cards of your deck. And as it says here, for every Duality Arm or Thunder Empire card sent to the drop zone, this card gets critical, +1 critical. All 3 are Duality Arm or Thunder Empire cards. The attack can't be nullified. So if all 3 have this border, or if you're using a Thunder Emperor's Fangs deck, if they're Thunder Empire cards, this guy gets a critical of 6, and the attack can't be nullified, which is incredibly useful. You can almost use it as a pseudo-impact. Just, there is actually an impact that my dad and I designed. Hopefully that'll be arriving. But here are the stats on it. 6,000 power and 6,000 defense. So, yeah, you basically, unless you have a really strong card on your field, you have to link attack if you want to destroy this guy. So yeah, and of course I have a whole ton of copies of both of these cards, so I kind of will be giving them away. There are only like just under 500 of these in existence, counting these two. So yeah, if you guys want any number of copies of these cards, there's a few things that you have to keep in mind. First off, you can only have a maximum of 4 of this in a deck, and only 1 of this. It wouldn't make sense for you to have more than 1 flag. Unless you're using Lost Worlds, but that's a different story altogether. Anyways, as I said, these guys are limited edition. As I said, these are the same Buddy Fight backings as typical cards. Of course, I don't... You know what, I've already said it multiple times, I'm probably going to say it again in the description. So... Also, really quickly, shout out to Bushiroad for just making this card game, because... to be honest, this game is really, really fun. But, fair warning to you guys who are going to be starting to play, the rules can be overwhelming if you don't know what you're doing. So, these guys don't have any additional information on the bottom, since these don't really come in a set, and both my dad and I work together on the actual art, so you can't really put 2 illustrators there. So, yeah. Anyways, the rules of the giveaway. Right, so first off, it would only make sense if you were a subscriber to this channel. I'm not, like, saying that just to get subs, but I don't really want to send these guys out to just anyone. Also, having the notification bell turned on would help. So, that's 2 conditions. It would be good if you're a subscriber and you have the notifications turned on, even though those 2 go hand in hand. Anyways, the final condition is that in the comments below, put either out of these 2, what is your favorite card, or what do you like about these cards. And if you guys say, because Quenzwei now has an evolution, yeah, to be honest, that's actually right. I will not blame me for saying that, because it is really cool now that Quenzwei has an evolution. But, yeah, I just really quickly wanted to show these off, because, to be honest, the hype for these cards was real, and it still is. I'm not even kidding, the camera isn't entirely... Oh yeah, there are some parts of it that are like extremely shiny. Forgot to mention that. But yeah, I definitely can't wait to put these in a deck. And yes, I am making a deck around these 2 cards. So you can definitely stay tuned for that when it comes up. Anywho, if you guys liked this video and the debut of the Duality Arm flag, then comment, like, subscribe, and as always, stay awesome.